The dysfunction that we have in Washington is nothing more than the effect of a cause. It is the effect of a cause. And the cause is a lack of leadership. And if somebody doesn't make a feeble attempt, and that's what I would call mine, a feeble attempt, doesn't make at least a feeble attempt to try to hold accountable our so-called leaders, to uphold what they were sworn to uphold, to take a steadfast, unwavering stand upon what they are called to uphold, somebody has to call it out. Now, we can call it tribalism if we'd like. I don't believe that the Bible calls me to be a Republican or a conservative. I think the Bible calls us to call what is wrong out, to call what is ungodly out, period. To stand on the side of righteousness, not on the side of corruptness, and not to align us with any political party, just to call them all to get right with God and to do the right thing. I believe that. So I get criticized by conservatives because I'm calling out Republicans. Yeah, let's just let them be weak. Let's just let them not do what they're supposed to do. Let's just let them. After all, I'm willing to call out the Democrats. Nobody complains about that. But let's not call out the Republicans when they do it. See, once we align ourselves with a tribe, we live and die by that tribe, and I am doing just the opposite. Yet, some may think I am promoting tribalism. To never mention party would mean that we're never going to help people understand where the distinction is and the differences are so that they can hold accountable the same if they feel led to do that. Most Christians don't feel led to do that. We do much better being soft and rolling over and letting things go and hunkering down, get up in fetal position and in the corner and just, pray because Jesus is in control. Forget the fact that we are instruments of God that God is relying on to be his instruments and to hold accountable those that aren't living right, that aren't doing right, that aren't right for a country that I believe he built. I tell people, I said this during the last presidential election, that if you are a Christian and you're not voting for Trump, that means you're voting for Hillary Clinton. I don't have a problem with that. Understand, you got to follow your desires of your heart or what you feel is right. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. Go ahead and knock yourself out. The only thing I have a problem with is if you do that and call yourself a patriot. Don't call yourself a patriot and do it. If you're going to do it, that's fine. Don't call yourself a patriot. If you're going to do it, I struggle with the fact that you are perfectly okay with doctors watching a baby die while they keep that baby comfortable. You're okay with that, right? You're acknowledging that. If you're voting for the Democrats, you're okay with that. Well, that's a horrible general statement. Yeah, but tell me why that isn't what it is. Well, I can't be a single issue voter. Really? You think abortion, partial birth abortion, delivering full time and watching die, you think that's one issue? No, what that is a severe character flaw with the person that you are voting for that is with that character flaw going to be making decisions for everything that happens in America. You're okay with that? That's what you're saying. So I would be careful that we don't, under the veil of tribalism, that we don't call out what is wrong and what needs to be held accountable. I'd be very, very careful of that. Because one of the things that I despise more than anything are the newscasters, the pundits, the opinionators that will live and die by their party, Republican and Democrats alike. They can't see one flaw of anybody that they voted for. They refuse, because that's my tribe. That's my tribe. I'm not going to talk bad about it. So I take exception to be promoting tribalism when I believe I'm frankly doing just the opposite. So I think where it lies is a difference of definition of what tribalism is. I'm not saying anybody's definition is wrong. I'm just saying that it would appear as though my definition of tribalism is a little different than other people's definition. Hey, remember to click the subscribe button right here on the screen. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when new content is added. And more importantly than anything, you don't want to miss all 3 live hours of Financial Issues every day from 9 to noon. And you can watch it on FISM.tv. That's FISM.tv.